anybody's looking to come on a workshop, they probably Google me, and you just read one interview and they figure it out very quickly what it is about, and then they know they're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. Have you ever been to anything like an Ann Summers party or any of those kinds of things?
I'm not into girly stuff. I don't even have women friends.
No.
Oh. I don't do girly. My friends are mostly all men.
Yeah.
And they range from 19 to 70-something. So it's very broad.
Yeah.
I just feel much more comfortable with men. I know women on a social level and as casual acquaintances, but I don't have any real intimate friendships with women anymore. Yeah. Not since maybe I was a kid. I was just felt more comfortable being with men, and I could trust them more.
You could trust men more. That's interesting.
Male friends,
That's interesting. Maybe you had a bad experience with a woman.
No.
Or sort of girls in school kind of thing.
I just don't really like the girly thing. I mean, I
they
really
can be very bitchy, can't they?
Thing, and
they're getting a bit raucous over there.
They are. No, I don't engage with them. I don't feel like I have anything in common with them. It just seems the same kind of conversations, the same interests, and I'm like, this is boring.
Or maybe you should hang out with lesbians more, because, I find the whole girly, the whole girly thing, I find it very tedious.
But like a dyke tag?
You could. Yeah. You don't have to be a lesbian. You can just
honorary lesbian.
Honorary. I know a few blokes who are honorary lesbians, actually, so
I have some gay male friends as well.
Yeah. Sometimes you find, there's just nothing in common with people. But then I can get to know someone on a very intellectual level, and I often don't even worry about their gender, especially I have a lot of online friends. Yeah. And of course, most of the time you know what their gender is, but sometimes when you first start getting to know them, because often they don't put pictures up, they put a piece of artwork or they put something that could be anybody, somebody with a hand over the face, and they call themselves something very obscure that could be male or female, and so you just get to know people. I mean, have you found, through Facebook, have you found that people do kind of engage with you in that way, or is it just
I'm more
superficial?
Using it as professional networking.
Yeah.
I mean, I should backtrack about the women thing. The only women I seem to maybe get on with are much, much older women.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've kind of taken me on as almost
taking
a mother
under their wing.
Yeah. There's a couple of new ones on the scene. I know that sounds weird, but I know that, they're probably in the 60s range, and that seems to work for me.
Yeah.
But as far as you were saying about Facebook, I mean, I have friends on there, people I do know anyways, but I use it more for the professional stuff and hooking
networking.
Up with, journalists and media people, and
it's very useful for that.
It is. I've
just marketing.
I gave a whole bunch of stuff to some guy who was doing a piece for Dare magazine. He was doing something. It was going to be 3 celebrity chefs: Jamie, the really obnoxious one,
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon.
Oh, he's horrible, isn't he?
The shagabout guy. I didn't even know who he was. I had to look him up. He just got married apparently. Now he's Mr. Pure, but he has a restaurant and he's got a reputation. So he said, look, I want you to give me a quote about a woman's psychological and emotional outlook for the following 3 chefs, and it's got to be chuck him off a cliff, shag him, marry him.
Jamie Oliver, you'd marry him, wouldn't you?
Jamie
Oliver's
was
lovely.
partial to Jamie, I have to admit.
I mean, I'm a lesbian and I like Jamie Oliver. He's cute. And they asked you for a quote.
Mitzi
Szereto, famous erotic writer, etc.
I wonder if Jamie's going to be emailing me now saying, boy, the wife's getting boring, honey. And I put something about, a good man when you find him and you like to eat well.
Well, you were saying earlier you don't get looked after. If you married a chef, you would be, wouldn't you? Jamie Oliver is your ideal partner.
I didn't have my eye on someone, right?
But
I don't think he cooks.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, but he's very sweet. He has other qualities.
Well, what would be the ideal? I mean, would you have a sort of an ideal man, or would you be likely to say, right, this one's for shagging, this one's for cooking my dinner?
No.
You're not that kind of woman who would have several. You actually have a sort of a single
one
man.
Is fine.
Yeah,
just one will do.
Yeah. Oh, that's so you're kind of an old-fashioned kind of. Maybe.
I don't know. I suppose so. I expect the same back, though. I don't share.
You wouldn't let him.
Yes, endless devotion. That's all I expect.
This is why you've got a bear, isn't it? I mean, the
bear
bear
doesn't get any devotion.
The bear is the ideal kind of partner.
Well, not exactly.
And all else
fails. There's some things he's not good at.
Well, yet, but that's when.
But he's good at cuddles. But I mean,
Yeah.
a man could be good at cuddles.
Yeah. And this is why I was interested earlier, because I was thinking, you know, I know you don't use him, but he kind of works quite well as a sort of shield or a kind of a distraction.
He looks after me.
Kind of thing.
And the one good thing is this is
focus
an
on him.
icebreaker. When people
Yeah.
come to the workshop and they're like, oh my God, what have I signed up for? And they
Yeah.
see this, first they see this rather, you know, small American woman, mad, coming in with a bear, and they're like, what am I worried about?
Oh, she's got a teddy bear. She's hardly scary. Is
Exactly.
that's the kind of
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Yeah. It's only when you get to know me that I'm scary. No, I'm
Okay.
joking,
Should
I'm
I be
joking.
worried?
No.
Okay, well, thank you very much for. I'm going to turn it off now because I think I've got plenty.
All right.
And have some more wine, and
You
we'll.
have a wine, but I might munch
Oh wait! Oh, we had some wine. Oh no, I've got to fill up then. Okay. Bye, Ted.